On the day John F. Kennedy was assassinated in 1963, three former presidents and 11 future presidents were alive, and here is how they reacted. Former President Harry Truman didn't support JFK back at the 1960 Democratic National Convention. He even asked Kennedy to step down and drop out from the race. Truman did not also attend the 1960 Democratic Convention. His actual problem wasn't actually John. It was Joseph Kennedy Sr., John F. Kennedy's father. Former President Truman thought that Joseph was using his wealth and immense power to corrupt the democratic process. "I was never afraid of Jack, it was his pa," quote. Upon learning of JFK's passing, he said, quote, "I was very much shocked and hurt when I heard the passing of the President of the United States. He was an able and good man, and he did a good job," unquote. Over the course of the Kennedy presidency, Truman believed that JFK learned a lot, but on-the-job training hurt the country. When asked again about John F. Kennedy, he said, quote, "He'll have a reputation when the history is written. He did a good job while he was there. I was very fond of him. I thought he was a fine man and a great president." Congressman Gerald Ford of Michigan, aged 50, was going home with his wife in their car when he learned of the assassination. He was going home after a parent-teacher conference, and he was part of the Warren Commission, a commission which investigated the JFK assassination. The Warren Commission ultimately decided that Lee Harvey Oswald was the perpetrator behind JFK's assassination, a decision which Gerald Ford defended multiple times in several interviews. Former President Herbert Hoover, who was aged 89 and had health problems at the time, sent a letter to the family saying, quote, "Dear Mrs. Kennedy, I extend my deepest sympathy for you and your children for this, the greatest loss that has come to you. May the knowledge that he gave his life and this country be a consolation to you." Herbert Hoover first met John F. Kennedy through his father, Joseph Kennedy. He first introduced him when Kennedy was elected president in 1960. JFK was photographed alongside Hoover during his administration, and when he suffered Addison's disease, the former president sent him a letter of encouragement. Hoover did not attend the state funeral of JFK due to his age and health problems, and instead was represented by his two eldest sons, Herbert Jr. and Alan. 1 year after JFK's funeral, Herbert Hoover passed away due to internal bleeding caused by kidney surgery. He was 90 years old. Future President Bill Clinton was just 16 at the time he met John F. Kennedy. The president was speaking to them at the annual event of the American Legion Boys Union, of which he was a member. The former president said it was that handshake that inspired him to take public office. Years later, he was elected governor of his home state of Arkansas, and later he became President of the United States. And so that ends part 1 of this video. Stay tuned for part 2, and if you haven't, please like and subscribe the video, and click the bell button below on this video to stay tuned for more updates and videos on this channel. Thank you for watching.